What's going on, gold members? We're going to take a look at the S&P 500 as we head into CPI data numbers this week. So, today's price action, very slow. We got a nice little kind of a gap up and a little bit of an hour, 2 hour run on some names right off the open. And then we pretty much kind of flatlined, went sideways for a long time, looked like we were going to break out, looked like we were going to break down, took a little bit of a downturn and then kind of recovered towards the end of the day. If we kind of zoom out and look at the macro picture here and look at, the whole story of what's going on here on the S&P 500, we had a little bit of a 3-day pullback. Okay. Now this is considered healthy, especially when you talk about incense for the bulls, right? So coming off of these highs here of around 418, going all the way back to the 2nd of February, which is just about a couple of weeks past now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, around 7 trading days, right? So a week and a half worth of trading. We put in those highs at around 418. Now we did start to take a little bit of a downturn here on the 8th, the 9th, as well as the 10th. Very orderly, coming all the way back down into the 20 SMA. Now we got this nice bounce on Friday here off the 20 SMA and kind of closed in the middle of the range between the 5 and 10 day moving average and the 20 period moving average. Today we had a little bit of a gap up, right? So that leads me into today's price action. What's going to happen? Are we going to continue to ramp higher? Are we going to continue to kind of continue this bull run that we've had in 2023? The levels are very clear for tomorrow. Okay, we start to break today's highs of around 412.83, 413. We've got potential to come back up to 414, 415. Anything over 415 has room to stretch back into 419. Okay, that's very simple. So let's go ahead and mark that on our charts. Let's be prepared for that, and then let's kind of just play that. Today you have to say is bullish just due to the fact that the bears reclaimed the 5 and the 10 day moving average, and on the short-term sentiment this is extremely bullish. Okay, now anything could change once we get these CPI data numbers. So if something changes, if we lose today's lows of 408.25, we would look for that back test short into 405. And that's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to look to play. Below 408, I'm looking to play into 405 on some names, and I'm looking to get short. I'm looking to take my profits as we run into that. If we can kind of take today's highs out, I'm looking for this next 2 areas here where we kind of put in this flat top going back to the 9th as well as the 8th. What I'm looking for is 414.67, and anything over 415, I'm looking for 416.5, and then I would be looking to target 418. That's exactly how I'm going to play it. So for all of you guys with smaller accounts, some of you guys who need to maybe swing trade, what I would wait for is let's take out today's highs. Let's use the 5-day moving average as your stop. Let's initially try to target 414.5, 415, and then let's try to target 416. If we lose today's lows, let's get short under 408. That's what I'm going to be personally looking for, and let's look to cover our profits at around 405. If that happens to come in one day, then it happens to come in one day. We're going to have to take those profits, because the last thing I'm going to want to do is be in the money 2 points here and have this hit this support here and then kind of bounce off it and eat up all my profits. So again, if you have a smaller account and you need to kind of hold a trade overnight or do something of that manner, we're looking over today's highs with potential here for an upside, and we're looking below today's lows for a smaller scalp here, or a smaller type of swing trade, right? When I say scalp, and you're looking to swing trade, I'm looking for a smaller move to the downside than I would be to the upside, just due to the fact that our support is sitting right here at around 405.50. So I want to make sure and take those profits before 405.50. Now, if we do happen to intraday close below 405.50, 405, then I would be looking for a bigger downturn into 400. I hope this video makes sense. Again, this is for all of you people who like to play the SPY. If you want to join the Discord, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Send me a message in the comment section below. I had to kind of lock the Discord just due to the fact that I was getting a lot of I guess random accounts, right? People coming in there trying to impersonate me and then trying to reach out to my students, and I can't have that, right? So if you are serious about learning how to day trade, visit evolutiontraders.com, become a lifetime member, and then from there we'll get you all tied into the Discord and everything else. I'll see you guys on the next video.